Man, Sunset. What a video game. Yeah, I'll be 100% honest. I'm just like soon. Oh, I need to find a video game I can play that's a bit more action. I want some action in my life. A little bit of pew pew kabang bang, or just some jumping around, you know. Because translation's fun and all, but there's a limit to how much I want to do. Other video game I received, so at least there's that. Sorry, my left nostrils decided to be open, which means I have to shift my microphone so that I don't blow on it all the time. Add a little bit of pepper. Like, it's a lot more useful, dude. I do pick up shit with my feet sometimes. It's really easy to do once you know that you're a monkey. Embrace the inner monkey. Aw, that she giggles. And then this is the one that's the good one? That's kind of weird. I guess because it's the one that gets her to think about things. Oh, it is kind of different since your feet are not made for that, and you're probably gonna step on the floor before you start eating shit. Like, imagine if someone, before they started to eat, vigorously rubbed their hands on the ground. Like they did a handstand or two. Would you still be like, because your gross feet, before you wash them, rubbed off on the carpet, and now you're rubbing your feet hands on the carpet again. Like, there's an argument to be made that your feet are not meant for this. Like, do a handstand and walk back that way. Or have like a little foot bath and do it like right at the... She probably have overly clean feet, though. Like, I don't think her anatomy is made for that kind of stuff. Today was good. I got a lot done in terms of my stuff, my racial listings for Starfinder and all. Nice! Monster races. I like them. Gonna redo the D&D one to streamline it a bit. Gonna redo the Starfinder one to make sure that they're all of equivalent levels. Some of them are a bit powerful and I have to knock them down a couple of pegs, but it was just the first pass. You know, you always gotta do a second pass so that you pick up the stupid stuff, you standardize how it puts together. I mean, you say that, Adine, but once you start trying to play video games, you're going to be like, wow, not having thumbs is just garbage. I think it needs a bit harsh on like the sandcastle thing. 2 decades. So that was when you were like 6? Wow. I guess that is something you kind of do when you're little. Yeah, I don't think we use the term decade. In not, yeah, we don't use that term. It's kind of weird that she doesn't mention her specific age in this context. Because her age is technically known. Like, she's one of the few characters whose age is, like, 100% established. Because of the Indiegogo page. Which, like, it's not mentioned anywhere else. It's entirely possible that the ages aren't valid anymore. And the creator just said, kind of shrugged it off. Which is, sure, but it's kind of weird to have a specific resource like that. You know, every time I go to the Indiegogo page, I'm brought back to the past. To a spooky past where little dipshit me is like going, Christmas. And I can't. God, oh. The past is a scary place, kids. Don't ever go there. Once you wake up tomorrow, be glad today is over. No kids are watching this. Here's kind of a thing that gets me, though. Why wouldn't she use her wings? Like, if you're young, wouldn't you be more inclined towards what's, like, more logically convenient than what's, like, practically convenient? Not to mention kids like to challenge themselves. One quick note about this is a lot of the used tos that are coming up nowadays is kind of weird. Like, I understand the context behind it, but it just makes things read a bit blah. She's not even like... Again, she needs like a bewilderment and like a surprise one, which would fit her. Today is another one of those Mondays where I'm like, hey, I get an opportunity to go eat some snack bar food and not feel completely shit about it. And then I'm like, wait, it's closed on Mondays. The amount of times I've wanted to go to the snack bar to get some fries, and they were closed because it's Monday, is starting to exceed the amount of times that I've gone to them on any other day. At this rate. And I just can't seem to remember it either. There. Ah, I love getting nice straightforward answers for that. The shells as souvenirs is the thing that gets me. Because I think it's mostly about the 3 shell jokes. We haven't really seen a lot of, like, comments on, like, this is a reference, have we? They've kind of faded out of view. Isn't that weird? Like, originally there was, like, a whole bunch of, like, tiny references thrown in left and right. But the writing is really starting to sort of novelize, in a sense. Like, it's not as video gamey, which is weird. Is that normal? Because I think this is still the only visual novel I've ever played. Not record, just ever played. Man. What a mysterious Joko. Worn down by the weather. It depends on where you build it. I do think that the ephemerality of sandcastles is kind of the point. Yeah. Today has been a bit of a... Actually, my typing's getting better now that I'm focusing on it, but... Adine's so cute. How come she's the only normal person at this point? Next to Lorem, who's only normal because it doesn't try to do much. It's so weird that, like, that only normal person at this point in the story is only really normal because we've got one person who's normal because she doesn't do anything too wacky, and the other person who's normal is because he doesn't have... Because he has, like, another person. I think that's kind of the point. If Lorem was wrapped up into Ipsum, he'd be way too much of a character. Ironically, now he's too little of a character to work as an arc. Because don't forget, like, the point of a dating game is there's an arc. There's, like, an up and a down and a growth in characters, and Lorem doesn't get much of that. It just kind of happens. I mean, in a strange meta-narrative, it kind of works, but, I mean, yeah, technically it is, but so is acting and a whole degree of, like, performance arts. It just so happens that sandcastle building is one of the few ephemeral arts that is intentionally in a medium that's temporary. There's kids giggling. I hate giggling. They're giggling, going, "Yoo!" It's the noise that kids make when they're kids. The kids and cadets. I'm glad kids aren't watching this, or they'd know I'm onto them. I'm onto you. Well, there's kind of a counter-argument that cameras exist. Like, the dragons clearly have TVs. And if you have TVs, it means you probably have some medium that can record things, especially for archivational purposes. Like, you can record a show. It wouldn't be the same. I'm not saying it's the same. But it's kind of lofty to say that performance art like that. I guess it's the same with sandcastles. But with sandcastles, like, you're making an intentional decision. With performance art, it's just incidental to what it is. There's nothing you can do about it but record it. Performance. Oh, this is really hard to translate. I'm gonna stop soon because my hand is starting to act up. Oh wow, originally she was a lot more forward about the whole fishing thing. Huh. Well, this is a good cutting off point, I guess. I don't know how many lines I did. I don't think I did as much as I think I did. Yeah, this is not much. I should probably do more. Okay, we'll do a little bit more. I'm pretty sure you can't learn anything from someone who has a completely different hunting experience than you do. It's not really the same thing. It works a lot better here, because it's not two words and like, you're skipping stones. No, it's an actual singular word that has that specific meaning. Look at that! It actually makes the line work better. Because it's kind of weird. Because you can sort of infer the meaning and sort of cobble it together, but like with Ketsun, it's like, ugh. Let me see if it actually has different meaning. Why not? Google still works. Warden. Guess you still exist. Kets. Ugh, it just doesn't care. What does that mean? It's directed me too many times. Whatever. You go and eat a pineapple. Yeah. Oh, that's, you probably know what those words mean, so, why are those there? Vandalen. That's one you can trust. Yeah, it also means to say no. Interesting that, the stone skipping one isn't there. Well, it has firearms, which is it doesn't work. Wow, what the fuck? How do I know this word that the fucking big boy dictionary doesn't know? That's like if the Merriam-Webster is like, what the hell is bowling? You just invented bowling. That's not a thing. It's not a sport that Americans watch or anything. I mean, she's not really fishing, is she? Okay, we'll do this more next time. I got a lot to say about, like, the concept of aerial fishing. And, I'll just say video games, and we'll leave it at that. Video games! Yeah! What a way to close a video. Original.